America's in the midst of a heat wave, and that heat is causing a problem across America. For men, that problem is called swamp ass, which consists of swamp crack, swamp balls, and swamp taint. For women, they have a vagina, and I haven't seen one of those in a long time, so I can't really help you there. But for men, swamp ass is a big problem. And I'd like to give you the solution before I give you the problem. The solution, well, first, how does swamp ass happen? Well, I'm about to sing about it, but it's basically friction and moisture. If it gets too moist and there's too much friction, you're going to get swamp ass. How can you prevent swamp ass? You can't. But you can delay the onset and the severity of swamp ass through a couple of very simple techniques that I'm going to show you now, and then I'll sing about swamp ass. Now, first is your underwear. You need underwear with good ventilation. I recommend Duluth Trading Buck Naked underwear. Comes in hundreds of different styles, but the simple fact is that it's got great ventilation. When you hold it up, you can actually see through it. Unlike most other underwear. Now, there's also ex officio, which is a special type of underwear designed for travel, where you can actually wash it in your sink instead of bringing a new pair each day. And both of those have excellent ventilation. Now, the Armachillo underwear, that's supposed to keep you cool, also by Duluth Trading, to me, it just doesn't have the same ventilation, and it could cause swamp ass. What'll cause swamp ass even more, and these are kind of my favorite underwear during the winter, is the American Eagle. Whether it's the jam your crotch in the pocket or simple boxers, it just doesn't have the same holes throughout to ventilate and reduce your swamp ass. Now, if you go to a cotton underwear, you're simply asking for swamp ass. That happens to be Fruit of the Loom, but there's numerous other types, and it just simply does not have the same amount of holes or ability to wick moisture and the same ability to have ventilation. There's a couple other things you can do to prevent swamp ass. Dude powder. Put it on your boys. This happens to be chill, menthol chill. And if you cup some in your hands and kind of, dip your boys in it, that will help, as well as BioSilk. If I'm going to a concert, or an all-day concert or an all-day event where you're going to be walking around and it's going to be hot outside, you got to coat your taint and part of your balls in BioSilk so that they're slippery and they won't have friction. So that's pretty much the cause, a little bit of the cause, and the solution for swamp ass. But how does swamp ass really happen? Well, I'd like to sing about it.